this week we're going to switch around to defensive actions again, right? So which are parries and repos, okay? So we've covered a lot of different ones. High-line parries, most of the people do pretty well on those. 6s and 4s, right? Our low-line parries, we don't practice them. Fencers don't really, if you've got a good low-line parry and you use those when you fence, you catch your opponent off guard in a low-line parry, you probably have a good chance of getting a riposte because very seldom do they realize they've been parried on those low-line parries, right? So today we're going to focus on a number 8 parry, right? Someone's going to attempt to hit you in the flank right here. We got two choices. We got either a number 8 parry where we're standing on guard in our 6th position and our arm just drops down straight, or in a little semicircle and catches the blade with our fingers up, and that's a number 8 parry. After you found the blade, it disengages back up top, it's the target. So it's parry, post. Catch the blade, and riposte. There doesn't have to be much power in a number 8 parry. The fingers up, all you're doing is catching the blade and closing the line and making a riposte. You're fencing someone who's kind of big and powerful, and maybe they're very strong and they're attacking and they're very aggressive fencers. And you want to use the Italian parry, right? You can use this one here where it goes from 6th position and your hand and your fingers go down and you catch it here in a number 2 parry. That's a number 2 parry. But unlike most of the people who haven't practiced it, it doesn't look like this. Our elbow doesn't go sticking out in space when we use it. It's all done with your forearm. Here, notice where mine is. I'm here, and there's my parry. My arm didn't move. Here, and I'm there, right? Do this. Your arm sticks out into space, and you're a saber fencer. Boing, or whatever, or even a regular fencer, you get hit on the elbow, right? So it's here. After you found the blade, what happened? So today in our 8 parries, we're going to be here. We're going to just drop our hand. We're going to catch the blade. We're going to come back up. We're just going to practice those a little bit because we don't really practice those enough to really get a handle on how to use them sufficiently, right? So then we can use them when we fence. Right? You can be out there doing something here, and you can kind of bait them to attack you right here. And when you do this, close the line with an 8 parry. Hit it with a riposte. All right. Let me demo it for a minute. Now let's show them what it looks like. Let's see. I'll be the coach. How's that? Makes sense. So, you guys helping out your training partner on guard. You can send him on guard. Just point right to where you're going to hit him. So here's what the target area is going to be. Somewhere in here, right? So I put my point out there. I let her know what I'm going to do. I step forward, and I put my arm nice and straight, and she parries. And she makes a riposte. Very nice. There it goes again. Parry and stop. Whoa, now how can I parry and stop? Now here's how I can help her. See the way I can see the point on her grip right there, right? That means her fingers aren't up. Your fingers have to be up here for there you go. Now you got that closed. Now come back up top and hit. Boom. There you go. Point goes down and hit. There it goes. Don't stay there. You can't start there. It's got to start from up here. There we go. Whoop. And nice shot. Good shot. Stay on the parry this time. And whoop, fingers up. Yeah, always, have your stop sometimes and look at yourself. Now make the riposte. Good shot. One last one. See if I can surprise her on this one. Whoop, hit. Whoop, I pick it up. Whoop. And parry. Riposte. And there we go. All right, looking good. So I parried the last one. She picked it up again and hit. No big deal. So we're just going to practice those for like 5 minutes just because we don't use those enough and we have to use them. Hey, let's make sure we know how to use them, right? They're not going to become a sloppy looking thing where we're just swinging, right? Here, drops down, catches the blade with your fingers up, brings the point back up, and hits with a nice riposte. All right, grab someone to practice with and I'll come to you now.